So the rollover, people would just train this as a fun trick for some mental stimulation, some bonding time with their dog, and maybe something to do before they leave for work. I've trained my dogs a rollover as part of their conditioning. So they are pet dogs, but they do agility and they compete in agility. So this really works their oblique muscles. So with that in mind, I wouldn't practice this every day. It would be only something I would do maybe every second day, 3 times a week. That's probably plenty, because you just want to make sure those little tummy muscles aren't getting sore and to give them a little rest. Really, this would take a few weeks to train. So obviously this is a very quick video, but realistically it's going to take your dogs, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks at least. You know, if they learn it quicker, great, maybe even longer. Definitely just work through these steps slowly, because it is tough on them. So you want to make sure your dog is comfortable doing a lie down first. And now I'm just using a piece of food just to move his head to the side. That's the very first step. Now the next step will be, I want him to roll over onto his side. So I'm keeping a piece of food quite close to his nose, and I'm rewarding him when he turns onto his side. You can see now his little legs are starting to go up. He's starting to get the idea. And then I feed him the whole way around, and then I give him a jackpot, which is lots of pieces of food on the ground when he gets the whole way over. Then I get him to do a full turn and 1 piece of food for the turn. As you can see, Diesel loves this exercise and is offering it himself. So the whole turn and then 1 piece of food after a few repetitions. Now I'll just use my finger and just point to the turn and then reward him afterwards. And then I'll stand up just to do it differently and point to the rollover. And then... Okay, so just when you're training this, just to keep the sessions nice and short, when they can do a full rollover, I wouldn't really do more than 3 each side. That's kind of as much as I'd ask from my dogs. So you can see in the video that I switch between Quinn and Diesel halfway through, and that's because in some of the videos Quinn had been rolling out of the shot and I hadn't realised. So I felt that he had worked hard enough, so we just popped Diesel in instead, who was quite happy to take his place. But just to bear that in mind, I think it's good just to keep these sessions short.